Thanks for listening to BYU-Idaho Radio. These are your evening headlines for Monday, the 7th of October, 2024. I'm Kalen Wills. The General Conference for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints was this last weekend. Besides another 17 temples announced, many people who attended felt impacted by the speakers and music. Ella Ziegler has the story.
General Conference is an exciting time for members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints across the world. The opportunity to visit the conference center and watch a session in person leaves a lasting impression on those who are able to attend. Many people who have been to conference before found that this conference stood out to them.
I think one thing was just how full it was, aside from the messages. That was just really cool seeing it, so full of, members and people coming to, listen.
I really like when they say that we have to be one. I guess this is really hard sometimes, to serve each other, to love each other, but if we are really, if we try to be one, we can feel the love and, the spirit.
Elders Passy and Milau from the Utah Ogden Mission enjoyed the focus of following God's will.
This time, I really liked D. Todd Christofferson's talk when he talked about not our will, but God's will, and I did it God's way. It's probably my favorite quote out of the entire conference right there, so it was really good.
I would say the same thing. Most of these talks were centered around basically God's will, right? And being able to discern our will from His, and then also trying to, realign it back with His. And then I guess that's what we really like from this.
The talks were very inspirational to many, but the children's choir from the Saturday afternoon session was a common favorite part that touched many people.
I really like the children's choir. That was a cool touch. I never heard that before.
I loved having the children's choir. I felt like that was kind of a special way to invite the Spirit.
For me, I think it was the choir, all the kids. They were really fun, and I feel like they invited the Spirit in a way that I haven't felt a lot with conference.
You can find all the sessions of General Conference at churchofjesuschrist.org. For BYU-Idaho Radio, I'm Ella Ziegler.
If you are someone with an interest in fashion, shopping, or own an independent clothing business, Preloved might be the place you are looking for. Bia Matos has the story.
With the help of recent trends on various social media platforms, thrifting has become a very popular way to purchase clothing. Thrifting clothes can be a fun and sustainable way to shop, or if you're someone who shops too frequently, a great way to donate or sell your own clothes. One such business, Preloved, located in Rexburg, not only gives residents a chance to purchase unique styles, but also gives independent businesses a brick-and-mortar location to sell their own products. Gabrielle Davis, one of the employees at Preloved, helped explain the idea behind the store.
Basically, people rent booths and they sell clothing items, home good items. We have kids booths, and so they rent out a booth for a week, Saturday through Friday. It's $25, and then a percentage of that goes to the company and the percentage they get to take home.
By renting a booth or a section of the store, local business owners are able to launch their products right into the market. Anything from shoes, clothes, and jewelry are welcome. I know that I helped a local jewelry business make quite the profit when I went over for a visit. Davis, who has worked at the store for a couple of months now, is really happy for the hands-on experience that she's gaining while working at Preloved.
I love socializing. I'm a business major, so it's cool to also see the business side of things and get kind of a gist of if I were to run a business, what I want to do. So
I asked Davis what her favorite thing about Preloved was.
Kind of like a sneak peek into somebody's closet of things that they're getting rid of, which is kind of cool. And it's better for the environment because a lot of people don't realize that a lot of donation places, they get so many things and sometimes they have too much and it has to go into the landfill, and then that's terrible for our environment. So this gives the clothes a second chance.
Thrifting has become popular for that very reason. Americans are known for throwing away almost 13 million tons of clothing each year, and with fast fashion taking over, there has been an increase in those numbers. So, by thrifting, you're giving clothes that would have gone to a landfill a second home. Whether you have things to sell or money to spend, Preloved is a great place to check out. If you're interested in finding more information on Preloved, check out their website at preloved.love. For BYU-Idaho Radio, I'm Bia Matos.
Everyone is okay after an SUV and truck collided over the weekend in Swan Valley. Local News 8 reports that a crash between an SUV and truck happened on Saturday afternoon on US Highway 26. The impact sent both vehicles down an embankment, but everyone involved was able to get out of the situation with only minor injuries. Several first responders helped to clear the scene, and the Swan Valley Fire Department is working to clean up the leaked fuel. The crash and resulting response slowed traffic for about 5 hours. A big thank you for ending your day with BYU-Idaho Radio. These have been your evening headlines for October 7th, 2024. We've got more great content for you anytime you want it. Just search for BYU-Idaho Radio on your favorite podcast app. You can also ask your smart speaker to play KBYI 94.3 FM. Be informed, be inspired. I'm Kalen Wills, and this is BYU-Idaho Radio.